What is up, Critics? Welcome back to the series where I customize and review past DLC and OG vehicles I never got the chance to because I didn't start making car customization videos till about late 2015. As always, guys, let me know in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you want to see me customize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Vapid Lost Slamvan. So this vehicle released with the original Heists update in March of 2015 as a vehicle you would see in certain Heist setups and other miscellaneous missions as well. However, it could not be purchased from any website. The only way you can get it is by getting it from a friend using a glitch, or getting it from the mystery prize in the casino lucky wheel, which has a 0.005% chance of happening, which is a very low chance. It's just not worth even considering that as a method since the chances are so low. And to mention, even if you find it in a mission and somehow get it back into free mode, it still will not let you store it into your garage normally. And even if you're on next gen and try to use the LS CarMate to buy it off a friend, it won't let you do that either. So again, glitching it off a friend is really the only realistic way to get one, but obviously I don't endorse any glitches, so obtain the Lost Slamvan at your own risk. And to mention, the Lost Slamvan used to be blacklisted for about 4 years, but after the Casino DLC released in 2019, they whitelisted it again due to the Casino Wheel Mystery Prize we talked about. Now, I do want to mention right out of the gate here, guys, that this vehicle basically has no visual customization options, which is a bit unfortunate, but honestly, it kind of makes sense considering it's not a vehicle that's normally accessible. But anyways, the Lost Slamvan name was first introduced in episodes from Liberty City, and is pretty much identical to the one we have in GTA 5. Now, in terms of performance, the Lost Slamvan is in the muscle car class, just like the regular Slamvan. However, the Lost Slamvan is significantly faster than the normal one, both in terms of acceleration and speed, but the handling and the braking is pretty much the same between both of them. Now, obviously, the Lost Slamvan is still nowhere near the pace of the faster Benny's Slamvan custom variant, but either way, all the Slamvan variants aren't really that quick anyways. The main reason you own one of these is mainly for the styling aspect of it. But anyways, in terms of what the Lost Slamvan is based on, it's primarily based on the 1953 to 1956 Ford F100 panel van, just a really classy looking van, and normally those aren't two words you hear in the same sentence, classy and van, but this one just is a classy van. It really is. It's good looking, honestly. And I really wish Rockstar would kind of allow us to buy this normally, maybe make it like a Benny's vehicle in the future or something alongside the normal Slamvan custom. I think there's a lot of potential there for the future, but you never know with Rockstar. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of the Lost Slamvan. Alright, Lost Slamvan. Here we got armor, brakes, typical stuff here, engine, lights. I think we'll leave the stock kind of like whitish lights there. Plate, I already got my America plate on there, and it has a Yankton plate because, you know, obviously this was maybe or not acquired a certain way with the special plate. Respray. So for this one, there is a primary and secondary color. So the primary is basically the bottom half of the van. And then the top half is the secondary color, you can see there. Personally, I don't like the split, especially the livery. It just doesn't work, in my opinion, with the split. Maybe if there was no livery on it, it would work a bit better. But the livery, to me, I don't know, it doesn't flow with those two colors kind of separated. So, in my opinion, I think it's better just to have primary and secondary the same color. So that's what we're going to do. We'll start off with the primary. For this one, I'm going to do a nice metallic, see here, metallic surf blue. I think this is a beautiful color on this truck. Pearlescent is surf blue. I think we'll spice it up with a diamond blue pearl. Well, it's down the other way, I think. Yeah, there it is, diamond blue. The difference, you can see it's just a bit brighter. I think it looks great, so we'll do that. Secondary, the same thing, surf blue. Surf blue, there it is. Look at that. It looks so good. I love it. So I think it's a really, really good color for this thing. Crumblum goes on the door. You can see there, and it's not centered with the Lost MC logo there, so it's kind of funny. Not centered. But you know, you could now you know where it goes at least. It's smaller and towards the top of the door instead of in the center and large, I guess because of that that livery, so makes sense. Suspension, we can get this thing pretty low actually. Look at that. Look at the difference between stock and competition. It's really low, and I do like the competition. It gives it a really like custom kind of resto model look that I really like, so we'll do that. Transmission, turbo. The stock wheels, they definitely don't look good on here. The wheel design itself looks great, but in the alloy color it just doesn't look all that nice. So we're gonna go to the lowrider category, and I do want to do a chrome wheel because there's just so much chrome all over this thing. The bumpers, the grill, I mean there's chrome everywhere, so I think chrome wheels will match it very well. And we're gonna throw on here the classic rods. I think these look really good on here. They're very similar to the stocks, but you know, full chrome. And then we'll do the tire design, white walls. Look at that! Oh, it looks so good, and the white kind of matches like the white accents of a livery. The white walls, I think it's just beautiful. Absolutely love that. Really, really classy look on this thing. Now, for those of you wondering why I have a certain chrome wheels free, those are rewards for doing specific tasks. I believe for the lowriders it had something to do with the capture activity that nobody does anymore. But yeah, if you go to the pause menu, you'll find it in the rewards section to get a certain chrome wheels free. I think I also have sport. Yeah, I have sport chrome wheels free. I don't think I have. Oh, I do have high ends. Do I have off roads? I have pretty much all of them. I think the only one I'm missing is tuner. No, I have them all actually. I didn't know that. I didn't know I had them all. Okay, well apparently I do. I did the challenge a long time ago when the chrome wheels came out because I just didn't want to have to pay for them. But yeah, all right. Windows for this. So I do have the glitched green kind of modded window tint on this, which I'm gonna keep. I don't want to get rid of that. And honestly, the dark tints just make this van look a bit creepy, if you ask me. I think it looks a bit better with maybe like a light smoke tint or something like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and exit to ground. I did everything, right? Transmission, turbo, yeah, everything's done. Alright, exit to ground. So if you're wondering how this drives, if you've ever driven the regular Slamvan, it's very, very similar. And this one's just a bit faster. So it's like somewhere in between the Slamvan Custom and the regular Slamvan when it's fully maxed out. Interior just copied and pasted over from the regular Slamvan. And then it's got this kind of like a partition here in addition to like the van area, the back area. So it's not it doesn't flow through to the back. It's not like a traditional van. So very interesting how they did that. Usually in a van this is open back here and you can access it all the way to the back, but in this case it's not like that. It's basically like a pickup, almost like a pickup truck kind of with a bed cap on it. Very, very strange, but obviously it flows a lot better and looks a lot cleaner. So alright, floor it here. And the exhaust note, it's the same as the regular Slamvan as well. It sounds great. I like it. It's kind of like the monster truck exhaust note, very similar. But yeah, as you can see, it's pretty quick. I mean, we're moving really good. Now, the only thing that's pretty bad on this, just like the regular Slamvan, the brakes are atrocious. Look at that. Look at how long it's taking us to stop. You could eat half a sandwich and you still haven't stopped yet. It's pretty crazy how long it takes to stop. It's almost like you're driving in the snow or something. It's very very weird, but you've definitely already experienced that if you own a regular Slamvan. Oh my god, brake, please! Jeez, it's so bad. My god. Yeah, and some people do suggest like braking like halfway, and that kind of helps, but honestly it doesn't really help all that much. But it does help a little bit. So if you do like a little bit more than half the brakes instead of full brake, it does help slightly, but the brakes are still worse than most normal vehicles in game. max speed here and then half brake. Yeah, it definitely helps a bit more, but it's still not as good as most other vehicles. Now this thing is in the muscle car class, so you know what that means. It can wheelie. And this one actually does some pretty cool wheelies. So, and you don't even have to be that good at it. So we'll do a full throttle, like normal, without any throttle control at all. This is just floored. Release the handbrake. And it does it all by itself. Look at that. It's pretty cool. It does it all by itself. And this one's kind of hard to throttle control. I think you have to have the suspension all the way up so that you don't scrape the back end as much to do better wheelies. If I try to like throttle control it here, let me see. Yeah, it just kind of kicks back down. It's just too low in the rear. And then there's not enough power to kind of keep it up. Yeah, it's just too low. Way too low in the back. But yeah, this thing is super cool. It's the only thing is the brakes that really annoy me. That's why I rarely ever drive it, because I mean, to enjoy something to drive, you need good brakes so you don't crash everywhere. Oh my god, oh my god, ah! Just like that, you see, it starts to become a bit scary to drive and annoying to drive in certain situations. But this is something you bring to like car meets and stuff, and that's pretty much it. It's not a, it's not something that you kind of enjoy driving around. Maybe cruising around, I suppose, but you gotta admit it does look really cool. Alright, let's open everything up here. Vehicle doors. Let's go all. Okay, engine model. I believe this is the same from the regular Slamvan. We got an 8 stack there. Obviously terrible texture quality, but that was expected back in the day. Interior, we already talked about that. I'm gonna copy and paste from the regular Slamvan. Back here, the doors open. That's pretty cool the way they open there. And the inside of the doors is a primary color. Interesting, instead of like black or something like that. Same thing back here, except for the floor. The floor is black. Pretty cool. And you actually can seat players back here. So one player there and the other player there on the wheel wells. So this is a 4-seater, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. So that's pretty cool there. And you can actually shoot out of this back here, like most other vans in the game, where you can have friends in the back shooting out of the back of it, and it's pretty unique. I like it. It is a shame that it's not available to purchase, but I mean it's kind of ironic how it's so rare to actually get, and then it's called Lost Slamvan, just like the Lost MC, so it kind of makes it seem like a reference to it's lost because barely anybody has it, which is kind of cool. Thank you, my guy, I really appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, I doubt it because of the whole mystery wheel prize lucky wheel thing, but I hope someday maybe we can get a Benny's version of this. They can kind of reuse a lot of the assets from the Slamvan custom, and I think it'd be really nice to have a Lost Slamvan custom. That'd be insane. I'd love to see what they would do back here. Maybe copy and paste some of the stuff from the Yosemite. What's the name of the Yosemite Rancher 4x4? Or it's the Yuga Classic 4x4. That's the one. Yeah. Maybe they can reuse some of those customization options back here and kind of combine that with some customization from the traditional Slamvan custom. That'd be an awesome vehicle for sure, but it would kind of ruin the rarity of it, I suppose. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Remember to let me know down below in the comments what vehicle from late 2015 and older you want to see me customize next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.